So there is a problem about body mass index, BMI. BMI is a measure of health on weight. So it can be calculated by taking your weight in kilograms and dividing it by the square of your head in meters. I think you already have this problem before, how we calculate the BMI. But now we want to let the user know whether he is underweight or normal or overweight or obese. So this is the formula, the interpretation of BMI for people 16 years or older. So when you do with the formula, weight in kilogram divided by height in meter square, so the value should be in between this number. And I want to let the user know the interpretation. Okay. So for this problem, I just give you the solution. Okay. You can copy and paste this one. Let me make a new Python file. BMI problem. So you can input the weight in pound, and then you can input the height in inches. Okay. And then we will have the conversion. So the conversion means I want to change from pound to kilogram, and then I want to change from inch to meter. And then I will compute the BMI. So weight in kilogram, it means weight multiplied by kilogram per pound, and then height in meters, height we will multiply with meter per inch, and then we have the BMI. Okay, we have the BMI. Okay. And okay, here I would like to let you know the format. The format here, we want to print the BMI with only two numbers after the comma. So you can have many numbers after the comma, but I want to limit just two numbers. So we can put the format BMI, comma, we put the double quote, dot to F. F means the float, and then I want to have only two numbers after the comma. And I would like to check if the BMI is less than 18.5, it is underweight. If it is higher than 25, less than 25 and higher than 18.5, it is normal, and so on. So let's check. Enter the weight in pound. Maybe 140 pound, and then enter the weight in inch. Maybe I don't know how to describe the inch. Let's say 25, 120, let's say. No, yeah. Oh, sorry, this one should be multiplied. Okay, I have one error. Not the n, but it should be multiplied. Okay. Let me check one more time. 140, and then let's say this is 120. Okay. So you can see the BMI is 6.84. So two numbers after the comma. Two numbers after the comma. if you want to expand, for example, I want to have 4 numbers after the comma. Then let's say I have 140 and then 120. So it means, yeah, we will print 4 numbers after the comma with this format. Okay. So in Python, we have some logical operators, not, and or. We call not as the logical negation. We have and as logical conjunction, and we have or as logical disjunction. For example, I have a statement P, it is true. So if it is not P, then the result is false. If I know P is false, so not P is true. So let's assume I have the age equals to 24 and I have the gender equals to F. If I put not age higher than 18, then the result is false. Okay. 24 is higher than 18. Yes, it is true. But we put the not. So the result is false. Not gender equal M. The gender is F. Okay. So gender equals to M, false. But we have not, then it is the opposite. So the result is true. Okay. Sorry, it's not true, that is gender. So let's see. So H equals to 34. I want to put not print not H greater than 80. Then the result will be false. "24 higher than 18? Yes, it is true. But because we have not, so it will be the opposite. So if I just have this one, then the result is true. Okay. The same with the gender equals to F. So I want to print not gender equals M. Gender not equals to M. Yeah, this is false. But we have not, so it is the opposite. We know that every of these condition, the answer will be only true or false. Okay. We have AND operators. If we have P1 is false and P2 is false, then when we use the AND operator, it will be false. If we have P1 is false and P2 is true, so P1 and P2 is false. If we have true for P1 and P2 is false, then P1 and P2 is false. If it is true and true, then the result is true. Okay. So for example, if age is 24 and gender is F. So if the age is higher than 18 and the gender is F, 24 is higher than 18, okay, it is true. Gender is F, okay, it is true. Because it is true and true, then the result will be true. Okay. Let's see. Age 24 and gender is F. So if I want to check, age is higher than 18 and gender equals F. Let me do this. So the result will be true. Because this is true and this is true, so the result is true. How if we have the gender higher than 18 and the gender is not F? Gender is not F. The result will be false. This condition is true. Gender not equals to F. It is false. When you check if it is true and it is false, then the result will be false. Okay. So this is the mathematical operators section. We have operator OR. If it is false and false, it is false. If it is false and true, it is true. If it is true or false, true. If it is true or true, it is true. Okay. So let's suppose we have the age 24 and gender is F. Age is higher than 34 or gender equals F. Then the condition is true because this one is false. But this one is true. So the result is true. Okay. So I can change this one to OR. What is the result? True, false, false, true, true. Because this one is true, this one is false. True or false, the result is true. Okay. So here is another example. I have A equals to 6, B equals to 7, and C equals to 42. So the first one, A equals 6. Okay, this is true. A equals 7, false. A equals 6 and B equals 7, true. A equals 7 and B equals 7, false. Not A equals 7 and B equals 7, true. Okay, because this one is not false, then it is true, and true, then it is true. A7, B7, sorry, or A7 or B7, true. A7 or B6, because A should be 6 and B should be 7, but yeah, both of them are false, then it is false. So it is different when you put the not before the parenthesis. Not A equals 7 and B equals 6. A 7 false. B 6 false. False and false false. But we have not. Then the result is okay. Not A equals to 7. A equals to 6, so it means it is true. And B equals to 6, it is false. So the result is false. Okay. Now, let's check. So let's make a program. It is to check whether a number is divisible by 2 and 3. Whether a number is divisible by 2 or 3, and whether a number is divisible by 2 or 3 but not 4. Okay, maybe it is a little bit complex. What does it mean? A number can be divided by 2 and 3, or the number can be divided by 2 or 3, or the number can be divided by 2 and or the number can be divided by 3. Okay, so there are 4 options. So I give this result. I make Python file test Boolean operator. Is the number can be divided by 2 and is the number can be divided by 3, then if it is divisible by 2 and if it is divisible by 3, we print this one. Is the number divisible by 2 or is the number is divisible by 3? So we can say it is divisible by 2 or 3. But I want to know more whether the number is divisible by 2 or 3 and not by 2 and 3. So it means the number can be divided by 2 or 3 but not both number. Okay. Because in this case you can have the condition true and true. Okay. So if it is true, then the result will be true. If it is true, then the result will be true. So there is also will be true. But how if we have true and false? This result will be false. But this true and false. The result will be true. But I do not know whether this true is divisible by 2 or 3 but not both. So if not both, it means it will not be available for the divisible. So let's say, what is this? Test Boolean operator. I will run, enter an integer. 6. So 6 is divisible by 2 and 3. 6 is divisible by 2 or 3. Let's say I have another number 9. What about 9? 9 is divisible by 2 or 3, and 9 is divisible by 2 or 3 but not 2. Okay. Can also have another number. For example, 4. 4 is divisible by 2 or 3. 4 is divisible by 2 or 3 but not 2. Okay. So this is the code. Now I have another statement. X is higher than equal to y is higher than equal to 0. Suppose we have x equals to 4 and y equals to 5. What is the result? False. 4 is higher than 5. False. 5 is higher than 0. True. So what is the final result? False. Let's check. X 4 and y 5. X equals to 4 and y equals to 5. The first is false because the first statement is already false, so we will not consider the remaining. X is less than equal to y. It is true. Y is higher than equal to 0. It is true. X is not equal to y. Yes, it is true. Y equals to 0. False. So true and false, so it will be false. Now, there is another kind of problem. Okay, so we will just learn many kind of problems, how to solve it with the Python. Okay. Do you know leap year? I don't know the Korean name, but this is the year. A year is a leap year if it is divisible by 4, but not by 100, or it is divisible by 400. So this program first prompts the user to enter a year as integer value and checks if it is a leap year or not. So this is the formula. A year is a leap year if it can be divided by 4 and it is not divisible by 100, or the year is divisible by 400. Okay, we can just do this one. I will input and then I will just move the formula. The year can be divided by 4 and the year cannot be divided by 100, or the year can be divided by 400. If it is true, then year is leap year. and whether it is true or false. So for example, 1998, it is not a leap year. Okay, if it is 2000, 2000, it is leap year. It can be divided by 4, or it can be divided by 400. But what about 2100? It is not the leap year. Okay, even though it can be divided by 4, but it is not divided by 100. And this one can be divided by 100. So, do you play Lotto? So, let's make a program similar to the Lotto. Let's write a program that randomly generates a lottery of 2-digit number. Prompts the user to enter 2-digit numbers. So let's say you buy the numbers and you want to know whether you will win or not. So if the user input match the lottery in exact order, so let's say you buy the number 23. So if you have 23 and the lottery number is 23, okay, so in the exact order, then you will get 10,000 US dollars. If the user input match the lottery in any order, so for example, because we have the number 23, so it can be 32. Okay, then yeah, we will get 3,000 US dollars. If one digit in the user input match a digit in the lottery, then we have 1,000 US dollars. So we bought 23. The number of the lottery is 24. So it matches only one number. We get 1,000. Or maybe we get the number is 63. The lottery number is 63. So we still have one number, 3. Then we will get 1,000 US dollars. So how we can make the problem? I give you the solution. I think because it is too long, if we make this one, so I'm going to use random. Okay. And yeah, actually you can generate any random number, but for this example, let's suppose I determine the lottery number is 23. Okay. So you can guess what is the lottery number. Enter your lottery pick 2 digits, and then we can do the division. The lottery digit 1, it means we will divide with 10. Okay, let's suppose we have the number is we want to guess 35. 35 divided by 10. What is the result? It is 3. Okay. And then 35 remainder 10. What is the result? We have 5. Okay. So we have the first digit and we have the second digit. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is the guess. Okay. Then this lottery is 23. So if we have 23 divided by 10, it is 2. 23 remainder 10, it is 3. Okay. So let's suppose I have 35. So 35 divided by 10, it is 3. And then I have 35 remainder 10, it is 5. Okay. So I will give the information that the lottery number is 23. So how much you will win? So if the guess equals to the lottery number, so if 23 equals to 35, then you will win 10,000 US dollars. But if the guess digit 2, or which is the last number, equal to the lottery digit 1, and the digit 1 guess equals to the lottery digit 2. Okay. So it means if it is 23 and my number is 32, if the lottery number is 23 and my number is 32, then you will get 3,000 US dollars. The other option is you just want to know whether the digit is the same or not. So the guess digit 1 equals to the lottery digit 1. The guess digit 1 equals to the lottery digit 2. The guess digit 2 equals to the lottery digit 1. The guess digit 2 equals to the lottery digit 2. And we use odd. So if one option is true, you will get 1,000. Okay. So let's yeah. Now I use 23. Okay. So let's have, okay, I want to buy 30. Then lottery number is 23, then you will win 20,000 US dollars. If I have input another 35, okay, I will win 1,000 US dollars. Okay. Now, because I already fixed the lottery 23, now let's play the game. I will use random integer. So I do not know what is the number. Okay. Let's guess. What is the 2 digit? Any number? 57, for example? 77. Oh, oh, okay. I already put 57, but yeah. The lottery number is 21. It's random. Okay, I do not know. So I don't win anything. Okay. So yeah, this kind of things you can generate with your program. Okay. So the conditional operator, if you see this one, if x is higher than 0, then y equals to 1. Else y equals to minus 1. So you can make in one line y equals to 1 if x is higher than 0. else minus 1. Okay, for example, I will make question 5. Print y. X is 2. So the result is 1. Why? We can make in the one line. If x is greater than 0, let y equals to 1. But if it is not, or if it's else, then minus 1. So let me change. This one is minus 4. Okay. Then the result is minus 1 for y. Because x is minus 4. Based on this condition, x is higher than 0? No. Then the result should be minus 1 for the variable y. So this is also the same with the conditional operator like this one. You know that if num remainder 2 equals to 0, then it is even. If it is not, then it is odd. So you can make in one line. You can make in one line. Number is even if number divided by remainder 2 equals to 0. Else number is odd. So let's say number equals to 4. Then number is even. If I change this on 5, then number is odd. Okay. And what you need to know here is the operator precedence. I think you already learned before when we have the mathematical operators, the multiply, division, integer division, remainder will be higher than the plus and minus. There is another symbol, unary. It means the plus and minus for the negative or positive number. Exponentiation is the higher precedence. Not is the higher. So this one is the priority. This one is more important than this one. This one is more important than this one. This one is more important than this one, and so on. So you can see that this assignment will be the last one, or the least important. And note that the operator's precedence, it should follow, if you have the parenthesis, then it will be evaluated first. Okay. If you have the parenthesis, you will evaluate it first. Parenthesis can be nested, in which case the expression is in the inner parenthesis is executed first. So for example, 5 plus 4 multiply 3 minus 2. Okay. Then we will calculate this one first. We will calculate this one first, and then we will do the multiplication. Okay. Parenthesis first. Okay, I think I will stop here. Okay.